Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Cue the
It's good.
magic.
Yes,
So, what was the learning from yesterday's chapter?
was learning that. Can I speak?
Yes,
Hello.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The learning was that whatever things you see around us,
Hmm.
like for example, if you see, someone giving money or like a ATM or something, like for example, so that you can say that I'm blessed that I'm having money. Thank you for the
Okay.
money. Huh. And then maybe a siren or something you hear, then you can say, you can bless them for good health, and you can say, I'm blessed that I'm having good health.
Okay. So there are positive and negative cues. Did you find any negative cues yesterday? That is why I didn't tell you all yesterday. I just wanted to know whether you all are practicing and then what you all are getting into the realization of that really whether you're doing that practice or understood that thing. Cues
Uh,
can be positive and negative, remember.
okay.
So,
Negative, I don't know whether it is a negative thing, but
hmm,
I would like to say share something yesterday which came into my uh, thought.
yeah.
Like I have my maid, like day before yesterday, I was not here. I was in Bombay. And the maid came, and my son said that she was on the mobile.
Hmm.
Okay. So my son said, told her, दीदी आप बात कर लो पहले, नहीं तो फिर बाद में आप बात करो, या फिर काम कर लो, या फिर पहले बात कर लो, फिर आप काम कर लो, कोई वांदा नहीं, लेट हो जाएगा, बट साथ में मत कर, फोन करते हुए आप काम मत कीजिए.
Hmm.
Okay. Since I was not there, so he told her that because she was continuously on the phone.
Okay.
So then he told me on the phone, Mama, I told her like this. She must have felt bad. I don't know. But I had to tell because she was continuously on the phone. I said, doesn't matter. You saw it and you told it's okay. And you have told in a polite way. So nothing, no problem. But yesterday, so once I came back, then yesterday I saw that there were the vessel maid also had come, and they were both of them knew each other and they were just having a chat. But the other maid, she said, हाँ तुम तो मेरे को पता है तुम तो पूरा दिन फोन पे ही रहती हो, like that. So soon after that, after some time, no, the one who was, I told her she was speaking on the phone. So she took the phone and she was talking. So the other maid said, तुम तो मुझे अभी बता रहे तो कि मैं पूरा दिन फोन पे रहती थी, फिर तुम ही तो बात कर रहे हो फोन पे. अभी तुम तो फोन पे बात कर रहे हो, तो मुझे क्यों बोल रही थी मैं पूरा दिन फोन पे रहती हूँ. ये काम करते हुए फोन पे बात नहीं करनी चाहिए. So this thing came. So I was thinking whether it's that I had to tell her, or that is the reason, like, the universe has told her directly about it through someone, that you are not supposed to, call when you're working. So I don't know whether this is a negative thing or whether it has come through the universe to me, that you don't have to tell me. The universe itself is telling through someone to that person that this is not the right
That
thing
is
to
the
do.
cue you got that the universe is telling directly to her.
Yeah.
You didn't have to tell it, like
Yes.
came through the other lady, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. But at least you noticed you became alert for these
Exactly.
things. But
Yes.
you see, negative cues can be like if you have gone to office and
Mhm.
your boss uh, has shouted at you for some
Okay.
reason, or you have not done properly, or your principal has shouted on you that you have not done your corrections properly,
Mm.
that could also be a negative cue. But then that negative cue, see, cues can be positive plus negative. Don't only look for positive and be happy. There could
Okay.
be negative cues which have come to help you. So
Mhm.
negative cues could be such, oh, my son back answered me. Okay. So what is the cue in this? You have to find out what is the cue in this, where you have back answered someone or where you are lacking in communication. That could be the cue.
Okay.
Or if your boss has shouted, or principal has shouted, or your relative has shouted, anything. So there are negative cues also. So don't get into that thing, we are going to get only positive cues. Cues our magical cues are the cue which is giving you to the answer. It is taking you where you have gone, an understanding. It is like एक इशारा होता है ना, you're getting an alarm, you're getting a signal. Okay, so on the road when you are walking, if you see some two ladies or people talking about their health, you know, so it is like you have to be grateful for your health. If like some man is talking to another man, that my BP is very high and this and that. So that is a cue to you that you have to take care of your BP. So that is how the universe gives you a cue. Okay? Because what is necessary for you to hear, universe will give you only that. Remember this, universe will make you hear only that which is necessary in your journey now. Okay. So let's join our hands, close our eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Thank you, universe, for this divine time. Thank you, universe, for the divine nature. Thank you, universe, for giving us the courage to get up this morning and be on this platform here. Thank you, universe, for giving us the courage to sit even when we are sick, to be on this platform. Thank you, universe, for blessing us with all the abundance of good health, money, and all the things which we have in our homes. Thank you, universe, for the best relationships we have. Thank you, universe, for all the money that is coming to me in each and every area. Thank you, universe, for guiding us and being with us in this journey that we look inside and understand who we are. Thank you, universe, for guiding us to be the lights in other people's life. Thank you, universe, for bringing us into this journey and making us the lights that we light the other people's life. Thank you, universe, for making me a channel of blessings so that I know what I need to speak and what I need to learn. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Open your eyes. You could hear the song which I had put in the morning before the class. Hello.
Yes.
You could hear the song. Okay. I just wanted to know because the sound was coming. Okay. So today's chapter is very important. What you need to do is first keep your notebooks ready. I did lots of gratitude yesterday to my magic book PDF because my yesterday my PDF was not opening. I had to open with Google and see today luckily it opened. So that is the magic of gratitude, right? So today's pat on your back. Come on, today's day 26. We are reaching to the end of this book. Another more 2-3 days to go. Because after the 28-day practice, there is one more chapter. So day 26, sorry, magically transform mistakes into blessings. Okay. Can you see the darkness here in this picture? Please be very interactive. Can you see the picture? And can you see the darkness? And from there, the light is coming down, right? And illuminating everything.
Yes.
Okay. So now, just tell me, in life, which are the areas which you feel that you have done a mistake and which is still there at the back of the mind? What are the areas? What are the mistakes you feel that you have done? No mistakes? Wow.
Shall we write down?
Say one or the other thing first, and then I'll tell you what we need to do. What are the mistakes? What do you feel are the mistakes? What are the mistakes?
I have done a mistake, but it is very, very lengthy. So it'll take a long time. So maybe I'll tell you once the session gets over, or maybe I'll message
You
you.
can just tell in short, any one of you. Chaps, I hope you are okay. Your health is good. And
Yes,
even
Maria,
Mangal
I'm
ma'am.
better now. Thank you.
I'm happy Mangal ma'am joining from the hospital. Yeah, see, that is the commitment. Okay, no one has. I mean, no one wants to speak about the mistakes. Wow.
Well, actually, these days, though you have taught us these things, and I was practicing the gratitudes that I could, but uh, in my mind, I kept on getting these negative thoughts always because of the health conditions and all. So it was a little bit hard to practice always, but I kept on like when I was not well, then I was always reminding myself, no, 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 be grateful, and this could get worse, but here I am, not that bad. So
Very good.
yeah, negative thoughts always come. So I had to kept reminding myself to be grateful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the way of learning the life, looking at life. But I'm today talking about mistakes. See, mistakes could be anything. Mistakes could be like you have uh, like given money to someone and he has not returned. So that could be a mistake. You shouted at your boss. That could be a mistake, right? You shouted at your children. That could be a mistake. You misbehaved with your in-laws. That could be a mistake. You have said something wrong, about some friend of yours. It could be a mistake. So in our daily lives, we are always making mistakes. So don't be this thing make you sabke samne bolu. I'm sorry. I always say in front of everyone that I did love marriage. I made a mistake. And I learned from that. There were some learnings on that. Right? So learn to accept your mistakes first. The more you open and you speak about it and learn from it, it's going to help you. So magically, and don't say that we are very good. I'm telling you, even if you are in this journey now, you are doing mistakes every day. Magically transform mistakes into blessings. So this is the today's chapter where we are going to learn how to transform your mistakes into blessings. Okay, see, the chapter's name is magically transform. What is the meaning of transform? Who will tell me? At least tell me the meaning of transform.
Means,
What is the meaning?
converting whatever the wrong you have done into the good things. Maybe,
Changing. Yes.
yeah, changing.
Changing. Transform means changing. Changing your mistakes into blessings. Very good. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Turn your wounds into wisdom. What do you mean by wounds?
Means the whatever the mistakes or whatever malice you have in your heart,
Hmm.
so that too should be, washed and cleared so that, it turns into blessing and gratitude.
Okay. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey, 1954, media personality and businesswoman. I think many of us know her. She has gone through a hell of a life, and but then the way she has turned her life through gratitude and practices. Okay, today she's 70-year-old. Last week, they had her birthday was celebrated, but then see the way she has turned, and she had was molested when she was very small. But how she has turned that, hurt. When you go and read her story, you will understand it. I'm just telling you in brief. So just now, before we start the chapter, first, I'm going to give you, it's 6:21. We are going to take 4 minutes. We'll 6:25. We are going to, I will be starting again, but I'll be keeping on telling you. Start writing the areas, where you feel pain or which still hurt you. Any mistake which you still remember and you feel, I should have not done that. Write down those areas, at least 5 you write down. Find the areas, where you are really feeling pain. ऐसे कौन से एरियाज है जिसमें आपको बहुत ज्यादा पेन होता है, या ऐसे मिस्टेक्स जो यू रिमेम्बर? इट कुड बी बिफोर योर मैरिज, इट कुड बी आफ्टर योर मैरिज, इट कुड बी इन बिजनेस एरिया, इट कुड बी इन हेल्थ एरिया, इट कुड बी इन रिलेशनशिप एरिया, anything. So write down 5 areas which are still giving you pain. Pain in the sense, emotionally you feel very bad whenever you think about it, or because of that mistake, you lost a relationship with that friend or boss or colleague, or because of that mistake, you lost any one of your relationship, or because of that mistake, you lost your job. Maybe you have spoken very rudely to your principal or to your boss or to your colleague, and then you lost that relationship. Or things in the area of health which were not good for you, but just to get the pleasure you did it. That also could be a mistake which has now affected your health. So think and write down at least 5 areas where you feel the pain. It could be anything. It could be your before marriage relationships. It could be after marriage relationships. It could be you have hurted someone by speaking something and which you still feel. Or it could be some business, you know, ideas where you put in and then you had to stop it because it was a mistake. You started some business. So those are our mistakes. We are learning from our mistakes. You try to become very good in front of other people, wherein you are not that type of a person. So that also is a mistake. You thought pleasing others would bring you relationships, but still you did not get that. And now you realize that it was a mistake. In the money area, it could be that you spent money on something which was not necessary, or which which was just for a time pass, and then now you feel guilty, or you feel, sorry that you did mistake, or you had a loss. You did something, you did a startup, you did some business, and you got a loss. And now you are realizing that it was a mistake because you were not ready for it. Or you lended money to someone thinking that that person would give you back, but now you realize that that person is really enjoying with that money, and he's not returning, or she is not returning back that money, and now you're feeling that it was your mistake. So this could be the areas. You look into your own own areas where you feel that those mistakes are still, at the subconscious mind. Whenever you go to do anything, you said, "Arey nahi, maine to isko paise diya tha, ab main nahi dunga." That comes into your mind. Or you feel, "Arey, I should have spoken to that person nicely, I lost that relationship with that person." It could be a business colleague, it should be a relative, anyone. Your parents, your children. Sorry. Once you finish writing, just let me know. Think and write. Let's start. Every single mistake is a blessing in disguise. You write and keep, then I'll tell you all what we need to do. Every single mistake is a blessing in disguise. So remember, any mistake you make, it's a blessing, it's a learning. Today's magical practice will prove it, because you are about to discover that there are actually untold blessings hidden within every mistake. So remember, every mistake what we do has, bolte na khajana, khajana, has lots and lots of gold inside it. If it has lots of treasure inside it, if you look at it in that way, which this lesson is going to teach us. So like, you're about to discover that there are actually untold blessings hidden within every mistake. Because if you would have not done, like today I say, if I would have not done this mistake, today what strong person I am, I wouldn't have been that strong. So I learned so many things from my mistake. A child makes many mistakes while learning how to ride a bike or write, and we don't give it a second thought, because we know that through their mistakes, they will learn and eventually master what they are trying to do. So, see, when a child makes mistakes while learning how to ride a bike, or write, when the child is writing, the child rubs, again writes, again rubs, and, still we don't give it a second thought, because we know that through their mistakes they will learn and eventually master that they're trying to do. So when the child falls down from the bike, we say, "Arey kuch nahi, wapas chala, kuch nahi hota," right? Why do we say that? Because we know that through this the child is going to learn. Let them make the mistakes. But the moment we become adults, see, today we did not have the guts to speak about our mistakes, right? When I asked, see, someone say about your mistake, we did not have the guts to speak about our mistakes. So why is that the adults are so hard on themselves when they make a mistake? The other day I told you the NLP practice, it's okay, so what? Say to yourself, so what? So why is that the adults are so hard on themselves when they make a mistake? The same rule that applies to the children also applies to you. So we say, na, try till you make it. So why do we say that? Because we, through mistakes, we learn. See, on this universe, we are the only species, I would say. Like animals do not have a choice. Do they have a choice? Let's be little interactive. I think if you'll open the cameras, that would be more better. Tell me one thing, do animals have choice?
No.
What choice they do not have? And what choice we have?
They can't speak.
They cannot speak. Very good. What else? Shabir ji.
They are not educated, or maybe they are not, they are just the way they are born.
Okay. Chaps. Yes. What choices like we have and the animals do not have?
They just can't think and like logically the think things and act.
Yes, see, there are some animals who can think logically. If the bird, if you see it, it collects all the straws and makes the
Oh.
nest and everything. So they have logical minds. Somewhere they might be having at least some power, not like us. But can they go and party like us? They have a choice. They have to go back to their homes, right? When the night falls, they cannot say कि आज मेरा मन हो रहा है, I want to go and do a party. So they don't have that choice, right? But we human beings have a choice. So if we make a mistakes, we have a choice to mend it also, right? So that is how we learn. But the animals do not have that choice. They cannot do anything. If they want, they have to come back to their homes. But if we want, we can mend our mistakes. So let's keep it interactive. So the same rule that applies to the children also applies to you. We all make mistakes, and if we didn't make them, we'd never learn anything, and we wouldn't grow any smarter or any wiser, right? See, the first sentence here was turn your wounds into wisdom. So if you will never make mistakes, you will never learn or grow smarter from them, right? So we learn through our mistakes. We have the freedom to make our own choices, and that means we have the freedom to make mistakes. So if we can make choices, we can make mistakes. We have that freedom. We are such a species on this planet that we can if we have choices, we can make mistakes also. Mistakes can hurt, but if we don't learn from the mistakes we have made, the pain we have suffered from it has been for nothing. So mistakes comes to teach us. So in fact, by the law of attraction, we will make the same mistake over and over again until the consequences hurt us so much that we finally learn from it. So remember, if you have made any mistake in the life, you will see those consequences if you have not learned from that mistake. If you have not taken any lesson from that mistake, those things will keep on happening again and again in your life. Okay? Like if you are in one relationship, you go for a divorce, if you go to the another relationship, you might find the same thing. If you are in some business and you have started one business, you have got a loss, and if you have not learned from that business, when you go into another business, you might find the same things. So these mistakes happen because we have to learn. We will make the same mistake over and over again until the consequences hurt us so much that we finally learn from it. Is the very reason why mistakes hurt, so that we do learn from them and don't make them repeatedly. So we have to learn from our mistakes. To learn from a mistake, we first have to own it. And this is where many people can become undone because they often blame someone else for their mistake. So what we do is we usually blame other people in our lives. We blame other people that because of you this happened, because of you I made this mistake, because of my friends I did this, because of my husband I did this, because of my in-laws I did this. No, the moment You take the responsibility. So the first important sentence to be noted in your book is that take responsibility for your mistake. Today, whatever is happening in your life, whether you are happy, you are having a good environment, or you are having a sad environment, or you are having lots of negative things going on in your life, you are the cause. You are the cause. In the landmark also, we were taught that you are the cause in the matter. Like we are the cause in whatever is happening in my life. So the moment you say, I am the cause, if my life is happy, I am the cause. If my life is sad, I am the cause. And you take the responsibility for it, you have solved half of your things. 90% everything is solved. Now only the thing remains is to take the learning from it and take the action. So to learn from a mistake, we first have to own it, and this is where many people can become undone because they often blame someone else for their mistake. So if you're not taking care of your health, you'll blame someone else. Okay, if you have got a loss, you might blame someone else. So these are the things, we blame in our lives. If you just ponder and look at it, if you scan yourself, what you do is you always try to put the blame on the other people. You have to learn to take the responsibility of your mistake. I was not that mature to run this business. I was not mature to understand this relationship. You have to speak that way to yourself, that I was not ready for this relationship. That means I am responsible. I am responsible. Let's consider the scenario of being pulled by the police for speeding and being given a speeding ticket. Now here she is giving an example. Like instead of taking responsibility for the fact that I was speeding the bike, we blame the police because they were hiding in the bushes on the highway around the bend and we couldn't see them. So whenever we are speeding and we are caught by the police, what do? We blame them, right? That they stood at the side and they're catching and they are taking money from us. We couldn't see them. They had a radar gun, so we didn't stand a chance. Sorry. But the mistake was ours because we were the ones who chose to speed. The problem with blaming other people for a mistake is that we still suffer the pain and the consequences of our mistake. So when the problem with blaming other people, so when we keep on blaming for our mistakes the other people, we still suffer the pain. Okay, the pain is within us only, and the consequences of our mistakes. Okay, so whatever the consequences that mistake, because it will still keep on coming again back to you. It will keep coming back to you. But the moment you accept it, okay, it was my mistake that I did this. The moment you take the responsibility, you are able to change it. But we didn't learn, see, and we still suffer the pain and consequences of our mistake, but we didn't learn from it. And so bingo, we'll attract making the same mistake again. Okay, so the more, if you have not learned from your mistake and not taken that action, you are bound to repeat that mistake again and again, again and again, again and again. So you are human and you will make mistakes. And it's one of the most beautiful things about being a human. Because see, here we have the choice of making mistakes and learning from them. But animals, birds do not have, right? Today the lion cannot say, okay, today I don't want to, go out. I don't want to go out and party. If he wants to party, he cannot say that I want to go. Sorry, he cannot say that I want to go for a party. He has to go and sit in his cave, right? Have you seen a lion partying? No. Or if he kills an animal, right, and eats it, and if he realizes his mistake, what is the choice he has to, mend his mistake? Because he has to again go and kill an animal and eat it, right? Because that is his food. So he does not have a choice to mend his mistake also. So we'll attract making the same mistake again. You are human and you will make mistake. And it's one of the most beautiful things about human, but you must learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, your life will have a lot of unnecessary pain. How do you learn from a mistake? Now, here is something where you are getting the answers to what you have written in the starting. No matter how bad something may seem, there are always many things to be grateful for. So when you look as many things as you can be to be grateful for in a mistake, you magically transform the mistake into blessing. So आपने मिस्टेक कर दिया, आपने अपने बच्चे के साथ में जोर से आवाज से बात कर दिया, और you have spoken rudely to your boss or to your colleague. There are still times that you can be grateful for it and turn it into blessings. Mistakes attract more mistakes. See, like attracts like. Remember, like attracts like. This is the mantra which you should have in your mouth now. Like attracts like. Mistakes attract more mistakes, and blessings attracts more blessings. Which would you prefer? So today, think about a mistake you have made in your life. It doesn't matter whether it is a big or a small mistake, but choose one that still hurts when you think about it. Okay, so the moment you think about it and you feel, oh, I shouldn't have done this yet. I lost that relationship. Oh, I shouldn't have given the money to that person. I lost that money. That means it's still hurting you. It is still hurting you. See, when I can talk today about this thing, my mistake, I don't feel hurt because I've overcome it. So that way, if you still feel the pain, it doesn't matter whether it is big or small, but choose one that still hurts. Choose one that still hurts when you think about it. Maybe you lost your temper with a person close to you and the relationship hasn't been the same since. Okay. Maybe you put blind faith in another person and got burnt. You trusted someone, and then now you lost the trust on that person. Maybe you told a white lie to protect someone. Okay, see, it could be a white lie also. Sometimes you say lies to protect someone. And because of it, you ended up in a difficult situation. It has happened with me also. See, maybe you told a white lie to protect someone, and because of it, you ended up in a difficult situation. You might have chosen the cheaper option on something, and it all went wrong and ended up costing you a whole lot more. You decided to take a cheap option, but at last you had to pay so much of money, and that all went wrong and ended up costing you something more. You might have thought you were making the right decision about something, but it completely backfired on you. So there could be, time when you thought that you have taken a right decision, but it completely backfired you. Ulta ho gaya. So once you have chosen a mistake to magically transform into blessings, look for the things to be grateful for. To help you, there are 2 questions you can ask yourself. So here is your remedy or answer to the areas what you wrote in the starting. What did I learn from my mistake? So today you take each area where you have written first, think on it, and just close your eyes and think and ask the question to yourself, what did I learn from this mistake? What are the good things that came out of the mistake? So there might be some good things. Okay, like I say that when I did this mistake, I became more strong. I became emotionally more strong. I understood how to face the challenges. I understood the value of money. So what are the good things that came out of the mistake? The most important things to be grateful about every mistake are the things you learned from it. Okay, so what did you learn from your mistake? मैंने क्या सीखा? That is more important. Ask this question: what did I learn from this mistake? मुझे क्या openings हुई? What openings happened to me? Like whether I should have done this, or now I should be more careful while spending money, or I should be more careful when I'm taking any decision, or I should be more careful when I'm speaking to my boss or colleague, or I should be more careful before speaking to my children. And no matter what the mistake, there are always many good things that came out of it and altered your future for the better. Think this through very carefully and see if you can find a total of 10 blessings to be grateful for. So you have to be grateful now for whatever mistake you have done. So be grateful that because of I am grateful to this mistake, whatever you have written, that I am grateful to this mistake that I could learn so many things. I'm grateful for this mistake that I became strong due to it. Because of this mistake, I became very strong. Because of this mistakes, I understood that I can face challenges. Because of this mistake, I understood that before taking any decision, I have to think twice. This is what I learned. So that is how you have to write down your gratitudes. So think this through very carefully and see if you can find a total of 10 blessings to be grateful for. Every blessing you find has a magical power. And write out your list in the gratitude journal or type them on a computer. Now, every blessings you find has a magical power. What does this mean? Who will tell me? What does this mean? Every blessing you find has a magical power. What does this mean? Let me see. You're paying.
Yeah, the
You're there, or
universe
you're just
is
offing the cameras and sitting.
because you are like you have started practicing this gratitude. So whatever we are doing, the universe is showing us the right path, and we are
Read the sentence, Tasneem ma'am. Read the sentence. Every blessing, read it.
every blessing you find as magical power.
Huh.
So that's what
Every
I'm saying.
blessing, yes, every blessing you find has magical power. So what does this mean?
So because that's what I'm saying. Because I'm practicing the gratitude every day. So whatever I have, I've been that changed into a magical thing for me
Okay, but
because of
I'm
my gratitude.
talking, okay, I am talking about today's practice. Every blessing you find in today's mistake, like if you have written some mistake, right? Every blessing you find
So
has
it
magical
transforms.
power.
The mistake what you have done transforms into a magic.
Okay, okay. So here the meaning basically is that every blessing you find in your mistake has magical power. It is empowering you. It is not because of your blessings which you're practicing. But today, when you sit with the mistakes and you find out blessings, 10 blessings for one area, every blessing you will find magical power. You will empower yourself. Yes, you are the cause. You are responsible for this mistake. And now you have learned from this, so you will start empowering yourself. So you have that, it is saying that every blessings you find has a magical power. You will feel, and you will start empowering yourself this way by finding a blessing. So every blessing where you will write, you will feel that I am turning powerful. I am turning powerful. मेरे अंदर एक power आ रहा है. So every blessing you'll find has magical power because you're turning your life. You are taking the responsibility. You own up your mistake. You take the responsibility. You write the 10 gratitude or blessings for that. And then when you read it, you'll understand that how empowering you have become. See, I'm grateful. That is why I said, give me one example of your mistake, so that I can help you out, but no one is ready to open up. Like one mistake, like if I say about myself, that what I learned, like from my marriage, was that I can be more grateful now, to the other relationships. And I learned that we need to accept people. So if this is helping me to empower myself, my further relationships will be good. Right? My further relationship will good. I am empowering myself. I'm feeling more powerful because now I'm able to face the challenges. I have become very, very strong. Okay, I don't give up. So that is what I have learned. So I have empowered myself, right? So every blessing you find has a magical power. That is the meaning here. That every blessing you find has magical power. So whatever you will write in the area, you will start after this, this chapter, and see previous chapters also. You have to keep on practicing every day. It's not that only one day if you will practice, this is going to come into you. These things need practice. And that is why I keep on repeating my magic book. I keep on repeating my magic book with my mentors. So every blessing you find has magical power. Write out your list in the gratitude journal or type them on a computer. And how these things empower you is, like when you accept your mistake. You take the responsibility. You know, in the Bible, there is one line. Each one has to carry its own load, which means that which means that everyone who is responsible for her own grudges, own challenges, own responsibilities, own happiness, or your own sadness, everything, you are responsible. No one can make you happy, no one can make you sad, no one can pull you down, no one can bring you up. Even if you want to bring yourself up, you have to stand for your own self. So that is what it means. The line is very powerful. If you see, you know, in the Bible, it's written, each one has to carry its own load. So if you say कि नहीं मेरी wife की वजह से ये हो गया, your wife says because of my husband this happened, or because of my children I did not go out, or because of my children I could not go to the gym. No one can stop you. It is you, your emotion, your thought which is pulling you down. You have not empowered yourself. So you have to empower yourself. So let's take the example of being caught speeding by police car and receiving a fine. Now, like what she had given the example. So now she's telling you how you can be grateful. I'm grateful to the policeman for wanting to protect me from harming myself, because after all, that was all they were trying to do. So the example what she has given, that the boy was speeding and the police caught. Now he is writing gratitude. So he is now saying that I'm grateful to the police for wanting to protect me from harming myself, because after all, that was all they were trying to do. I'm grateful to the police because if I am honest with myself, I was thinking about other things and I wasn't concentrating on the road. Okay, so now he's realized that when he was speeding, he was not concentrating on the road. I'm grateful to the police because it was foolish to put myself at risk speeding with a tire that needed to be replaced. Now he realized that the tire also was not good. So I'm grateful to the police for wake up call. Being pulled over did affect me and it made me watch my speed and drive more carefully in the future. I'm grateful to the police because somehow I had a wild idea that I could speed without getting caught and without putting myself in danger. The seriousness of the police made me face up to the fact that I was putting both myself and others in serious danger. So he now he's remembering so many blessings. See, I'm grateful to the police because if I think about my own family being put in the danger by other speeding drivers, then he realized, see, if I'm speeding, you know, someone's family can go. So if same thing, if anyone else is speeding and if it hurts my family, how difficult it would be for me. So then I definitely want the police to stop the speeding drivers. I'm really grateful to the police for the work they do in trying to ensure the safety of every person and the family on the roads. I'm grateful to the police that they must see the heartbreaking situations every day, and all they are trying to do is protect my life and my family's life, and see how we behave with them, right? They are trying to stop us from being, like from protecting us from the accidents, from getting stuck in the traffic jam, but we are still, saying rude things to them. I'm grateful to the police for making sure that I arrived home safely and walked through the door to my family as I usually do. I'm grateful to the police because of all the possible consequences that could have stopped me from my speeding. The police pulling me over was the least harmful consequence, and it could have been the biggest blessings of my life. So he's now understanding that maybe something more could have happened. I would have lost my life. So it was a blessing that the police pulled me. I would strongly urge you to take any mistakes you have made in your life that you still feel bad about. And in your own time, follow this magnificent and magical practice. So it's not necessary that you complete all your areas today. Whatever you have written, take one area and do the practice today. And do it very sincerely. Take the understanding what you are learning from that. Follow this magnificent and magical practice. Think about it. Through one mistake, you have the power to bring many blessings. What else guarantees dividends like that? So see, think about it. Through one mistake, you have the power to bring many blessings. So see, he brought so many blessings through this one mistake. So imagine you're going to learn so many things from one mistake. Like I said, I can face challenges. I became strong. I'm emotionally strong now. I have learned the value of money. I have learned to accept the people. So I would she's saying that think about it, through one mistake, you have the power to bring many blessings. What else guarantees dividends like that? What are dividends? Who will tell me? What are dividends? No one? I thought Shabirji would say first. What are dividends, Shabirji? Are you there? Shabirji is there, na? Tasni?
Yeah, he's having very bad throat, so
Okay.
he's not speaking. And he's chatted, he's messaged you a bonus.
Okay. Yeah. So you are like, what else guarantees dividends like that? That is the bonus. Okay. That is the magic. That is like continue. You are this thing is guaranteeing you that you're going to get a bonus life through these mistakes when you do this practice. So magic practice number 26. Magically transform mistakes into blessings. So what you are doing every day, count your blessings. Choose one mistake you made in your life. Find a total 10 blessings you are grateful for as a result of making that mistake and write them down. So take one mistake, write it down. On down that you write your 10 blessings. Okay. To help you find the blessings, you can ask questions. What did I learn from the mistake? Ask this question to yourself. What did I learn from the mistake? And what are the good things that came out of the mistakes? And you can also add more questions like, what are still more learnings which I need to understand? When you'll write this question, what are still more things which I need to understand? You will get guidance from your own self. Your own self will answer it. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. So tomorrow is the magic mirror. So do get tomorrow one small mirror with you, okay? Just keep one small mirror with you. Uh, it could be this size also, or a small you have which you use your pocket mirror for your makeup. But you should have one mirror right in front of you tomorrow, okay? So here we end today's chapter. Anything else? Any question from today's chapter? I think many questions should come in your mind. Okay, Shabirji, I read your message now. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to ask one question. Like, certain times, like someone tell you that, because of you, this has happened to me, because of you, my life has become like this, like that.
Hmm.
So that keeps that somewhere, if someone has told me, but I don't take it in, I am like, say, no, I don't accept. That's the truth. So I say, no, it is not that. Maybe there is something, if that would have been reason, then why so many things have taken place? We have got many good things, in our life. So I don't want to accept that. But at times I remember, am I the one who has done, because of me, did it happen? So that questions keep on arising me. So what should I do at that place?
See, the front people blaming you.
Yeah.
If this question has come into your thought, that
Mm.
means somewhere you feel guilty when that person speaks to you that way, right?
Okay.
Because see, when a front person says that you are responsible, we
Mm.
start believing that thought, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We start believing because सामने वाला बंदा बोल रहा है कि you are only responsible for this.
Mm.
And we start believing that thought process. And that is why we have those feelings. But
Mm.
remember, see, maybe at one level you are feeling that you're not responsible.
Yes.
Okay, because that is not your thought process. That is not your thought process. But it could also be that that feeling is coming from that person. Okay.
Okay.
And remember, when that feeling comes from that person, it is mirroring you.
Oh, yeah.
That is what I had said, that it is mirroring you. That means somewhere that feeling is there. So first you have to remove that feeling from your thought process. And
Okay.
then you will come out of it that I am not responsible for anyone. See, we very easily, we say that, see, because this book says that we have to take our own responsibility. So we feel that we are not responsible if the other person is saying that because of you, this thing happened. But
Mm.
remember, we are entangled in the relationships. Not, I would not say a word entangled. We are there in these relationships. So yes, definitely there is give and take, and there is definitely give and take of thoughts and emotions also,
Mhm.
right? It could be
Yes.
any relationship, but
Yeah.
it could be any relationship. It could be with your husband, it could be your in-laws, with your children, with your boss, with your colleagues, anyone, but or with your brothers, cousins, anyone. It could be any type of relationship, because here when anyone blames you, it is like your relationships are the one which are you are considering, right? They are the ones which they tell you like that. Okay.
Okay.
Your boss won't blame you so much. He might speak, that because of you, this went wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Your boss might say like that, that because of you, this, but you know, the blaming game happens only in the most of the time in the relationships. So you have
Yeah.
to understand see, when the front person is saying, and if you have taken that thought process, that means somewhere it is mirroring you. So you had that feeling that I am responsible for it, because you
Yeah.
have let that feeling come inside you. First,
Okay.
you have to let that feeling go. Let that feeling go that you are not responsible. You are not responsible.
No, actually, I'm not taking it, but this today's chapter, that mistake, it came into my mind. I had totally, I never took it in my mind if anything happened. I used to, in fact, confess, no, I'm not the one. You're mistaken.
Hmm.
So I just said that word and I used to just, keep quiet, but I never went to do it because I knew it was not, because I used to say it is because somewhere, because of that particular thing has happened in my life. You are making me the scapegoat and this has happened. Otherwise, this is not the reason. I will not accept it because it is not because of me. This is the only one thing I said, and then I just kept quiet. And I never took it like, is it true or is it that? No, nothing like it never came me because I had accepted that it's not because of it. But today, when the chapter came, mistake, that thing, you all realize whatever. So that came into my mind again. So that's the reason I asked you this question.
Okay. So now see, what did you say? I did not accept it, right?
Mm.
Because you
So
said
that is,
it is not my mistake. I did not
yeah.
accept it. See the words you use. So the
Mm.
moment you have used this words, and that is why the thought process is still lying inside you, because
Okay.
you said that I did not accept it. But if
Okay.
you just said to that person or that relationship, it's okay, I accept it if you feel if I have done the mistake.
Okay. Is
So
that
what?
way?
So what? So
Okay.
that would not stay in your thought process till now. Just
Oh,
say now also, it's okay if you feel I accept it. Because see, when you
okay.
take the responsibility,
Uh-huh.
you are clearing your process. You
Okay.
are
I
clearing
understand.
your process so that that thought will not again, if anyone next time speaks to you in the magic book about this, next
Mm-hmm.
time you will not have this inside you.
Okay.
So that is
Mm-hmm.
how, like, see, we keep some thoughts in our mind, and that, because see, the moment you say that I don't accept, that is what we learned in the previous chapter also. Kabul hai.
Okay.
Just
Mm-hmm.
say ki mujhe kabul hai. So if now also, if you just say to your mind, okay, that person feels that it was my mistake, I accept it.
Okay.
Because by that,
Even though
you
it
are
is
not,
not my mistake, we should
yes,
say accepted.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Even
Okay.
if you
Okay.
see, because you are feeling that it's not your mistake, but that
Yeah.
person is saying, that person is feeling that it's your mistake, right?
Okay.
But your feeling is that it's not your mistake. But the
Okay.
moment you accept it,
Okay.
if he's feeling, if he or she is feeling that it's my mistake, it's okay, I accept it. The
Okay.
moment
Fine.
you will say, I accept it, you see, your everything will shed out. Everything will shed out. It will
Okay.
go away. then
Okay.
then you will not have any guilt, because this thought came, because the front person, when the front person says like that, I always say that whenever a front person says something to you, remember that thought is already there in you. You have created that thought beforehand, and that is why that front person is saying to you.
Okay.
So you have felt somewhere that guilt, or you have felt somewhere that you were wrong, maybe you were wrong, and that is why that front person said that way. So now you have to just say it, accept. See, if you will keep playing, that I don't accept it, means you are still in the process of ego. You are
Okay.
still in the process of ego, because your ego is saying, I will not accept because it was not my mistake. But
Okay.
If you are out of it, then you will say, "अरे जान दे यार, वो बोल रहा है, छोड़." I accept it, forget it.
Okay, like that. Okay, I understood.
I am the culprit. Okay, it's okay. I accept it. So the moment you will accept it, that thought is only gone away. I
Okay.
accepted that it was my mistake. ठीक है. If he feels that way, I accept it. Or she feels that way, I accept it. Just you have to say
Maybe,
to your mind.
maybe because of this, that that whatever the talks or the quarrels, maybe that will also settle by
Yeah,
accepting. So
yes,
that
yes,
way we can stop it. So that
yes.
is one way I find it will be the good thing what I find, by
See,
saying accepting.
this book only helps you to become a nice person and to become a person where you are living a fulfilling life, and
Okay,
those thoughts are not irritating you, not spoiling your life, because what happens is that person just speaks and moves away. But
correct,
we are the ones who are carrying that burden, from years to years, years to years, years to years. And then
true.
you know me very well, So when I speak about my husband, what do I say? Okay, I feel I have done everything for him. So I don't feel guilty about it, right? That how much I could do, how much I could help him, how much I could do. I did everything, right? So I don't feel now anything about it. I don't feel guilty. Even my daughter who died of 10 years, like I did every possible thing for her. So I don't feel guilty about it that I did not do any of my duties. Okay. So the moment you accept that, yes, that you have done all your things, then nothing else. Accept it. Okay, if the front person is blaming me, it's okay. Because that is his lookout. That
Yes.
is his lookout. But for
Okay.
you to clear your process, to clear your conscience, if you just say, I accept it, you are moved out of it. You will really find your life so balanced and happy. Because, see,
Okay.
main thing is that this book teaches you to remain happy. And you all are not smiling only. You should be smiling by now. We are completing the book. You should feel, you should share to me, that I'm feeling happy. Because the moment, the first month when I had done this book, when I'd read on my own, I did not have much feelings. But when I did it with my mentors, I had really good feeling. I was so happy, so happy. So that feelings should start coming if you're practicing regularly, if you're reading each and every word and understanding it, paying attention, yes, then definitely you will start feeling happy. The main thing, this book gives you is happiness, and that is more important. Because if you are happy, you will achieve your dreams. I'm really telling you, to achieve your dreams, also, if you feel, I'll do the 5-step process, I will write it down, I will make my vision board and I'll keep seeing the vision board. No, it's not going to help you, because feelings are the main thing. So if you don't express your feelings, if you don't be happy and do your practices, you will not get that feelings. Even for your dreams, you have to be really very happy. So today I had asked you all to get the bottle of water because we are going to charge it.
Mm.
Take the bottles in your hand. There, a glass.
Glass is okay? Glass?
Yeah. Okay, if you have glass of water, take it. Take it in your hand. Catch it like that. See, I'm showing you again today how you're going to charge your water. Catch it like that. Give an observer effect for 2-3 minutes. Just keep on looking at the water. Wow. Such good energy water. Clear and crystal water. I'm grateful to this water for giving me good health. I'm grateful to this water for giving me abundance of money in my life. Money is just flowing and flowing every day to me. I'm grateful to this water that happiness is there inside me. The moment it goes inside, it creates happiness in me. I'm grateful to this water for blessing me with good people around me and my home and my relations. Thank you, universe, for blessing me with good health, money, wealth, abundance in all areas of my life. Thank you for giving me the magical relations which I cherish every day. Thank you for giving me a lovely family which has a good bonding, and I am surrounded by good people who take care of me. Thank you, universe, for being there with me and guiding me throughout the day and keeping me alert that I need to be in gratitude every day. Everyone loves me, and I love everyone. I respect everyone. Everyone respects me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now take a sip of this water and just keep it in your mouth and say thank you for all that you want. Say your dream. Start doing this every day. Get water bottle from tomorrow every day. So at least 2-3 days you'll get the practice of charging the water. Take a sip of the water, keep in your mouth, and then say your dream to that water before you take it, gulp it inside. Say your dream. This is how when you are drinking water, you are eating your food, the moment you put one morsel of food in your mouth, immediately be thankful. Say your dream. First you say thank you to your food, that say to the farmer, say to the food, the rice you got, the chapati you got, the grinding mill, the grocery store from where you got that flour, atta. And then the moment you put one morsel in your mouth, keep it in your mouth, say your dream to it, and then gulp it down. This will help you to accelerate your dreams. Okay. But gratitude, if you will not do, I cannot guarantee you that you will reach this dreams. But if you're doing your gratitude practices, because we do 2 hours, like my mentor now has told me to do 10 hours of practice. So I'm trying my level best, after I finish my cooking, again, 2-3 hours I'm there, again, I'm doing. So that is why I'm a little busy nowadays, So the moment you are into more hour of practice, you'll receive more. If you are less hours in practice, you'll get less. It's that way. But practice is really very, very important because practice only takes you further. Gratitude, writing, and feeling it. If you'll not feel, you'll not understand. So maybe one practice we will take together for an hour or 2 hours regarding after we finish the book. The next day we will have 2 hour practice on concentrated gratitude. So what is concentrated gratitude? You will understand how we do on one area of life concentrated gratitude. So I will be putting a poll on which area you want: health, wealth, money, relationships, and you let me know. And then accordingly, we will decide that which area we are going to focus on, and we'll do one concentrated gratitude. Okay, tomorrow is Thursday, Friday. Okay, so maybe tomorrow, Friday, we will have a meditation session. If not Friday, then Sunday I will be keeping, because Saturday I am traveling early in the morning. And Friday, I think we will be finishing a last practice also, the chapter. And if possible, that day we'll do. If not, then yes, Sunday, definitely we will be doing the meditation session. Okay. Anything else? What one area you have started working on? Can anyone tell me? You feel that through this book now we are ending, right? So what one area you have achieved, at least a small amount, in 1%, 2%, you could take a step. Anything. Tasneem ma'am, anything. Chaps, anything like.
I feel peace, all the time. Like nothing is negative coming in my mind, and I'm looking forward for all good things happening in my life. That is
Okay.
one thing. It's always like the otherwise earlier before doing this practice is always something or other. Even though I was busy, somewhere or other I used to think, "Arey, will this happen or not?" There was a question mark also. But now there's no more question marks. It's just that belief. Everything is falling in place. Everything is happening. Yes, I'm looking forward. Yes, many more things in abundance.
Very
So that
good.
is what I feel. Yeah.
Very good.
And I'm very happy about it because I myself is keep feeling that I'm like healthy, strong, energetic. After the whole day's thing, also at night, I don't feel tired. I don't feel, restless. I feel I get, even though I'm tired, soon after I have little bit time of my own self, keeping writing gratitude and, thinking good things. And then I get good sleep also.
Very good.
So this is something very nice. But this was not the life before I started the session. It was totally a different platform I've come into. So I'm really blessed, and I'm really thankful to you and to the universe for giving me
Thank you
this,
to
making
universe,
me a part of it.
because I told no, all souls don't come. There are so many people in the group, right? But all souls do not reach till this journey. It takes time. Everyone has a right time. That is why I never force my children also. Even when we had a Sunday when we had that session, even that mentor was saying, I never made my children do it. I never asked my husband to do it. I just kept on doing my practices. My whole family came into it. Okay, my whole family came into it. So that is how we bring the gratitude practices. Because we attract. We don't have to force. We don't have to force.
And it is not only us, like when we hear about someone's health or someone thing, so it like we look forward, sharing our gratitude towards them, the
Yes,
blessings and also
yes.
that has also helped us in that. We are like, thank universe for giving, this, we are making me as a part of it, to share.
Imagine today Mangal ma'am is joining from the operation theater, right? I mean, she's in the hospital. Sorry, not operation. She's in the hospital. Now imagine she's got operated, but then still she is, like coming into this journey. Isn't it amazing?
Yes.
Doesn't this give you positive
Wow,
vibes,
it's really great.
That is
Wow.
what I had done, when I had my hernia operation, because I was not next day, like my sisters are talking me on the video call, in the morning I got up, I'm doing everything on the bed and everything, and wow, very good, Shabbir ji, very good. By being thankful every day for everything, good or bad, I've noticed that my errors are, wow,
Thank
that's
you.
great. That's great. So see how we learn from each other also when we share and we are learning, because when you are grateful now, I'm telling you, nothing affects.
I want to share some because
See, that is what I
initially,
say, you do your prayers, you follow your religious rituals, that is not going to affect this journey of yours. But along with that, I'll tell you, sometimes what happens even when we are praying, you are not that grateful. That feeling of being grateful sometimes is not there. We might be saying, that I'm thankful, God, to bring this food to me or this, but that feeling of being, you are saying orally, in your prayers, but that feeling is not there. But this journey has brought now, so you are
grateful.
adding more to your religious rituals also. So this journey has brought you something more, some gratefulness, some gratitude, which has gone deep rooted now inside yourself. Yes, Tasneem, what you say?
No, what I was saying is like, we used to, before coming to this, session, there were many times, like, even though I was though busy, certain times I used to see things around and I used to, "Hey, yeah, they're not keeping the things only properly. I have to do everything. Like, I have to find time to, I'm the only." So I used to say, every time. So I've stopped that. I say, in fact, let's,
Mhm.
come on. I should just quietly, do it, put it in the place, or just keep quiet rather than cribbing, or rather than talking about this in a bad way. So that also I've stopped. I've noticed that. Otherwise, it was a habit, like I was keep on saying that Arey, I have to do this also, I have to do that also. I mean, wherever I'm going to run about and get things done. Now I'm
Mhm.
also getting tired. These words used to keep on coming.
Very
But
good.
then now I've stopped saying that tiredness or nothing. I'm just doing as I've got full energy and I'm
And
doing
what
things.
what I
And
say
I'm
is
seeing the
that
positive is that, Maria, that the things are also not there, the things are also in its place. I don't find any things around me, like, so
that
that
is
is what,
see, start telling na that my children are picking up their things on their own. My husband is picking up
yeah,
things on your own. They're doing their work.
yes, I've been
Write in
telling
your
them.
gratitude, that also write in your daily meditation
I'm
outcome.
writing that also, yes.
See, my cupboard, I'm telling you, my wardrobe is still not clean. But I have stopped, that hyperness what I used to get now when my wardrobe is not is to be clean. Because I realized remaining clean from here is more important than your wardrobe.
So
So I
it's
am
there in the back
working
of our
from my
mind
inner
also.
self. I'm working
Yeah,
from my inner self. That is,
yes,
I'm working on my inner self because I realized ki cleaning your house, cleaning, that is important. I'm not saying that hygiene is not important or
correct.
cleaning your house is not important. But to not that level ki where you get frustrated about it and you
Yes,
forget about
yes,
your own self. So that is
True.
what even I realized, because I used to get very hyper when my wardrobe used to, because I was very organized person. I want everything on the table. You see now also I can immediately show you all my things, because my table is like full of my, all my things, what I need to see every day. So what I need, what I want, my pen stand, my that I have made this money jar, where I keep on putting chits and writing, I put small 10 rupees, 20 rupees every day in this money jar, where I write, that today what I ate good. So today I went out and I ate something, so I put that, and for that I put 10 or 20 rupees, and then whatever money if I have 5 rupees that day, I just put a 5 rupees coin. And then at the end of the month, I just give it to anyone, I buy something and I give it. So, like, everything is there on my table, my books, my mirror, everything. I don't know. I'm so very organized, okay, I want everything on my table. Even if there's sometimes my table is in mess, but I will, still keep all the things, why you want to keep so many things outside? But then when now slowly, even I have become that way. It's okay. It's okay. So this is how this journey brings you, because we have started looking inside. I'm really happy. So, Shabbirji, take care of your health. We pray for your good health, for your throat. Just ask him to catch his throat and say, thank you for my throat. Thank you for my voice. Thank you. Keep on saying thank you. Thank you for the gift of health is keeping me alive.
Yeah, like, okay.
Just ask him to keep his hand on his throat and just say
Throat
thank
and
you. Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you. The gift of the health is keeping me alive.
keeping me alive. Yes.
Don't forget that practice. This is the time when you experience, when you are not well. When you're not well. I told you that day I had fever, but see, next morning I was okay and I'm okay. I mean, still there is throat even challenges there,
Yes.
because if you eat something cold or curd or something, yes, but then it's okay. I mean,
Yeah. Like it's all, in the mind, back of the mind. If
yeah,
you
but
keep
if you
on
remove
saying
it,
it, then that
yeah,
thing is yes. If you say I'm totally fine, the gift of health is keeping me
yeah.
fine, then everything is fine. Even though it
Just
is
ask
there,
him to
you
keep
will
his
not
hand
feel.
like that, and keep on for 5 to 10 minutes, concentrated.
True.
The gift of
Oh,
health is keeping me alive. The gift of health is keeping me alive. The gift of health is keeping me alive. You'll see it will become a difference to him.
okay. Okay. Thank you.
So we'll wind up. So thank
Yeah.
you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you everyone for
Thank you.
joining. God bless you all with all that you require. May all your dream come true. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.